Pakistan today is facing the worst natural disaster this region has seen in over 80 years. According to the United Nations, more than 21 million people are injured or homeless as a result of the recent floods, exceeding the combined number of people affected by the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, the 2005 Kashmir earthquake, and the 2010 Haiti earthquake. At one point, approximately one-fifth of Pakistan's total land area was underwater due to the flooding. Many have lost their homes and livelihoods. It is still too early to know the full extent of the damage, but for the many families who are left without food, shelter, or fresh water, the biggest threat is disease. With more torrential rain on the way, it is vital that people receive the help they need now. Families have been separated by the floodwater, and some people have seen their loved ones swept away in an instant. It is estimated that the death toll is around 2,000, but there will be a second wave of deaths if aid is not provided soon enough. Officials estimate that the total economic impact to the country will be as much as $43 billion. Pakistan's cricket legend Imran Khan, who also runs the biggest charity organization in the country, has launched his own flood relief fund to help alleviate the suffering of these people.
Former cricket great Imran Khan is making a desperate bid for much-needed aid to Pakistan. The player-turned-politician has warned the flooding is becoming a bigger disaster than the Boxing Day tsunami.
9/11 changed the world. These floods will change Pakistan forever.
The warning could not be more stark. Imran Khan has been first-hand to see the work of some of the relief operations, to see where some of the £40 million raised has gone. But the cricketer-turned-politician says the need for help is greater than ever, the plight more desperate by the day.
Tsunami will look like, a child's play compared to this. It'll be sort of insignificant compared to, remember 20 million people without anything. I mean, I've been to these camps and, I've been to the affected areas. We can't wait for the government to do anything. We can't wait for foreign countries to come and help us.
Our exclusive reports last week highlighted this. A hospital in the city of Sukkur unable to cope, aid too slow in arriving. The perception of corruption in government is one reason why, and so Khan wants charities to adopt a village, a scheme that should allow tangible and traceable results from money raised. Here in the mountains of the northwest, they are still cut off, but further south it's equally precarious. Crops must be planted now, otherwise famine and hyperinflation may follow.
If they miss the sowing season, then you're looking at a year's time, in 6 months' time, we will run out of food to give them, and they won't have any food to feed themselves. It's too awful to think of the consequences.
6 weeks ago, the floods savaged this country and its people. There is perhaps the same amount of time again to help save them both.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort